Celest is known for providing unique, beautiful, and amazing value products. With this ideology, every release is always something new and exciting. Today, we'll talk about one of their latest release featuring a peculiar driver setup and a wild theme. Let's talk about the Celest Plutus Beast. Priced at $89, the Celest Plutus Beast features one bone conduction unit for the lows, one balanced armature for the highs, and their second generation patented SPD that spans the entire frequency range. The Plutus Beast comes in a beautiful box that includes the IEMs themselves, a brown carrying pouch, 6 pairs of ear tips, and a metal mukbang as well as some paperwork. The quality of the accessories are adequate for the price, with the ear tips not really working for my ears personally. The carrying pouch is small and pocketable, and the inclusion of the metal bookmark is very unique. The build of the Plutus Beast is made from a resin material and is shaped akin to their previous release, the Celest Phoenix Skull. The faceplate is absolutely gorgeous and the fit was good in my ears, but might require some tip rolling like I did when I changed these stock tips to the Tangzu Sankai. The cable is lightweight and does not irritate my sensitive skin, but it could use a little bit more of a premium feel. They're also quite tangle prone and they feel like they'd stiffen up over time. The interfaces are good and the chin cinch works very well. Overall, the IEMs are lightweight, beautiful, and comfortable. The cable is adequate, could be more premium, but is perfectly fine for the IEM. Tip rolling is highly recommended as I did not find these stock tips to pair well with the shape. Moving on to the sound, the Celest Plutus Beast features a V-shaped sound signature with emphasis on the bass and the upper mids with a tame and rolled off treble. It's a rather fun and energetic sound that has a very engaging low end and energetic upper mid-range presentation. The bass goes very deep thanks to the bone conduction, allowing for a very punchy, textured, yet very tight presentation. The mids have good note weight in the lower mids, and in simpler tracks can sound quite mid-centric. Upper mids are very forward and intimate with good details on female vocals, but can come across a little nasally or shouty. The forwardness here affects the entire timbre of the mid-range, which is quite noticeable when you listen to instrumental tracks. The forwardness here does affect the timbre of the mid-range quite a lot, which is very noticeable on instrumental tracks. The treble is rather tame and smooth, perfect for treble-sensitive people. However, it does lack the sparkle I look for, and the extension is distinctly lacking. Details are there but smoothened with a rounded overall sound. Technicalities aren't the most fantastic but adequate for the price. Stage is neither wide nor narrow. The separation and layering is surprisingly good but can get congested in the upper mids, and the imaging is decent with good left and right, a little bit of front and back but lacking verticality. Resolution isn't the best but can occasionally sound lower res than the usual sets in this price, compared to other IEMs that start with the Ledshore D13. Both IEMs feature a deep V-shaped sound with tendencies of shout and a rolled off treble. The Plutus Beast has better tonal balance with the bass and vocals, but the D13 has a more organic and natural sounding bass decay and texture, whereas the Plutus Beast can come across a little too fast when compared. This ends up with the D13 sounding more dynamic than the Plutus Beast in tracks with rich and textured bass. Technicalities and resolution are ahead on the Plutus Beast by a small amount. Both sets do bass very well, but the D13 just does bass a little bit better. The Plutus Beast, on the other hand, does the rest of the tuning better. Comparing this to the Phoenix Skull, the two sets are complete contrast in terms of tuning. The Phoenix Skull has a rather odd mid-bass and mid-treble centric tuning compared to the traditional V-shaped of the Plutus Beast. Details and technicalities are ahead on the Phoenix Skull, but timbre and dynamics are ahead on the Plutus Beast. They are essentially contrasting sets in terms of tuning. Lastly, let's compare to the first of the second generation SPDs, the Celest Pandemon. The Pandemon sports just a single SPD driver and has a more natural and neutral tuning compared to the Plutus Beast. The Pandemon also sports a somewhat rolled off treble but balances the tuning better due to the tamer upper mids and less emphasized bass. Timbre is considerably better on the Pandemon and has a more natural sounding presentation. The Plutus Beast, on the other hand, offers a more fun and energetic sound. Technicalities are similar across the board, but the Pandemon has a more open overall sound and cleaner separation. To conclude, the Celest Plutus Beast is another unique offering from Celest with 3 drivers, a very energetic and engaging sound, all for $89. It's not a set for everyone, however, as the timbre isn't the most natural, the upper mids might come across a little too forward and shouty, and the treble to be too smooth and rolled off. However, this is a solid buy if you want a deep, rich bass and engaging vocal presentation. Thank you so much for watching my review on the Celest Plutus Beast. Big thanks to Hi-Fi Go for sending this unit over for my honest impressions. If you'd like to order one, consider using the non-affiliated links below. And with that, OB Audio, out!